welcome to today's video. And before we start, I just want to make something very clear. What I'm about to do is quite simply an experiment because I'm interested to see if this actually works. I do not condone piracy of any kind, and I do not recommend that anybody repeats what I'm doing. So consider this my experimentation into what I'm about to do and what I'm about to explain. So I have a VHS video recorder. It's a later Sony deck, a SLV E820 to be exact, and I have a BASF video cassette in there which is ready for recording. I also have, going into one of the line inputs on the VCR, this U-View box. Now the U-View box, this particular era, which is a DN360T, has not only a HDMI output, but it also has a SCART output, which makes it really useful for connecting to older CRT sets that have a SCART socket, or connecting to a SCART RF modulator, so you can use it with even older sets. It has built-in Freeview tuner, and it has access to some of the more popular apps. Here is my experiment. Will I be able to record to a VCR from one of the apps? So in this case, I'm going to try recording a small part of Stranger Things Series 1, Episode 1. So if I just hit that, it is a bit laggy, that's the only thing to bear in mind with, but that's just the age of the software. Let's hit record. There we go, so that's recording in standard play. Now, I haven't done any research on this, so this is quite literally experimentation. I have a feeling that what is going to happen is we're going to be affected by some kind of sort of Macrovision style copyright protection. So it's going to upset the control track pulse on the VCR and scramble the recording to a certain degree. That's what I think is going to happen, and I'm ready to be pleasantly surprised. But I'll just turn this down a bit. That is what I think will happen. So I'll just turn this down. And we'll watch it for a little bit. We'll let this record, and then we will play it back and see exactly what we get from the recording. Now, as an aside, it's actually generating quite a nice picture on this little Amstrad CRT. This isn't actually an Amstrad, it is badged as an Amstrad, but other manufacturers tended to badge that setup as well. I think it's an Orion of some description, and in the late 90s Orion were producing reasonable quality equipment. It was cheap, but as this set is proven, it is actually quite reliable. The phosphor on the set is arguably a little bit coarse, so it's not the most expensive of tubes in this particular set, but it's more than adequate, and it puts a lot of newer LCD and LED sets to shame, certainly for sort of quality and clarity. I mean, it really isn't that bad at all. Anyway, that's enough of the recording, so let's hit stop. Let's stop the Freeview. The U-View box. Let's go to home on that one. So close, that should do it. Let's rewind the cassette a little bit. That should do it. Let's turn the volume up. Let's see what we got. Oh, we have an old episode of The Simpsons. Obviously recorded in long play by the amount of time it took to sync. Let's just fast forward that a little bit again. There. Oh. All right, here we go. I was not expecting that at all, actually. So far the picture seems to be stable. There's no jittering on the picture, which you would expect if you're trying to copy something that's got Macrovision encoding. I honestly thought they would have put some encoding on this to stop you being able to record it to video cassette. Sound is absolutely fine. Picture is absolutely fine. I'm quite surprised.
What is it? What if it's the Demogorgon?
Okay. I'm really surprised. I did not think that this would record. I did not think that you would be able to record from the SCART output on this particular box. But it appears that you can. Let's fast forward this a little bit. There we go. So that's the end. Let's try another one. So let's see if we can do something with... what am I logged into at the moment? Let's try BBC iPlayer. Because I'm wondering if it's app specific. So let's try BBC iPlayer. So it does take a little while to log in. There we go. Let's find something. Anything will do. There we are, so now we're recording again. Got that annoying loading thing there, but that does clear eventually.
Why do you do that?
It's called acting.
Why just be quite so rough though?
Strange. The bird said to me last night. 25 years old.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so let's
Did it 5 times. Nearly wore me out by the end.
close that. There we go. Let's hit play. Let's wind it back. Yet again, hit play. No problems at all. There's no... I can't see any obvious copyright protection.
Strange. The bird said to me last night.
I am quite surprised. That really is quite surprising. Honestly thought that would have been absolutely terrible, but it isn't. Well, that is interesting. So that's a fun little experiment. So that's done now. We've now managed to do that experiment. I've been meaning to do it for ages, but I've just been sort of waiting for the sort of right time to do it. I haven't had a modern VHS machine for a while, and I wanted something with twin SCART sockets so I could actually do this. I could have used one of the older ones, but it would have been a bit more fiddly to do so. But there you go. That quite astonishingly seems to work. If you have found this interesting, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care, thanks for watching.